Taken as the Butterbean lookalike. Butterbean is in the corner getting ready for this fight. Here are the introductions, and let's go to Mark Vito.
You gotta jab him and you gotta box.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foxwoods Resort and Casino, Top Rank Incorporated, and Budweiser, This Bud's for You, presents a special added attraction scheduled for 4 rounds, heavyweights. Your referee for this event from New Haven, Connecticut, El Caballero Michael Ortega. Introducing now the principals first in the red corner to my right, wearing the black trunks with red trim. He weighs in at 195 pounds. His professional record, a deceiving 1 victory, 6 defeats. He has 1 knockout from Mashantucket, Rhode Island. Here is Jonathan Spider Whitfield. His opponent in the blue corner, wearing the stars and stripe trunks, weighing in at 313 pounds. His professional record, 19 victories, 1 defeat. He has 15 knockouts to his credit. He hails from Jasper, Alabama, now making his home in Bay City, Michigan, the king of the 4-rounders, Butterbean. Butterbean. 4 rounds, heavyweights.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up. Back to your corner.
Well, Ed Emmerling calls this man big, bald, and beautiful. Butterbean with the game face on at 19-1, who throws his weight around in the ring. And he looks across at Jonathan Whitfield, a well-carved heavyweight, although he has lost 6 of his 7 fights, but comes in and says at least he has the jab, and that's what gave Butterbean trouble in his only loss in Madison Square Garden to Mitchell Rose, who also had a jab, was a sparring partner, and also was 1-6. So Butterbean's fighting a guy 1-6. Guess he's ready to step up again.
Well, Butterbean describes his style, no secret, brawl. His best punch is the right hand, and he tried to set that up there. Jonathan Whitfield moved out of the way of that. He describes himself as a boxer puncher. His best punch is the right hand because he is naturally right-handed.
Butterbean did not see many or any jabs in the tough man competition. And he's seeing it here, at least Jonathan Whitfield trying to establish that. And you see Butterbean here, we saw that in his last fight, a marked contrast in style where he doesn't really just charge out of the corner, cross the ring, and brawl. He is taking a little more time, getting a little more relaxed, looking for the opening, and then will pounce.
Yeah, he is trying to change his style, but look how he's also reverting back to that. Look how he starts to rush in, and he stops, and he starts, and he stops. There's that right hand from Butterbean. Overhand right.
Butterbean, who says, when asked, what is your appeal right now, the Butterbean phenomenon? He says, well, I'm just an average guy. Imagine, aliens land at a Butterbean fight, and they bring him back with them and say, this is the average guy on Earth.
And then they tune in to Tuesday Night Fights and see the Butterbean contest on, and they see all these people that look like Butterbean.
Well, Butterbean with 19 wins, 9 first-round knockouts, including the last 4 in a row. And right now, Jonathan Whitfield slashing the jab, keeping the distance, 1 minute away from getting out of the first round.
Yeah, they called Whitfield the Spider-Man because he has long arms and long legs. He got that up, he picked that up in judo, karate, taekwondo, when he was a younger man. He started boxing in the Job Corps in 1977, had about 60 amateur fights, about 20 KOs. He retired for 12 years, then came back in 1992 at the age of 33.
Just not busy enough as Whitfield. There's that wild swing. Butterbean right now, unless Whitfield gets going, it's just going to be a matter of time before Butterbean, with that 313-pound hammer coming down, is going to catch him.
You can hear those punches, too. I tell you, anybody with 313 pounds can hit hard. I don't care if they hit you on the shoulder, it hurts. Speaking of that, look how low Jonathan Whitfield is carrying his left hand.
Experience the
It is a packed house here at the Foxwoods Casino in the grounds of the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation, and they have enjoyed a terrific night of fighting. The Tuesday night fights.
Yeah, right now Butterbean trying to Mashantucket Jonathan Whitfield.
Ron Ed Emmerling, the winner of the Butterbean Lookalike Contest, is joining us here at ringside. And Ed, you were talking about Butterbean trying to get that jab out. Right now, not thinking jab.
Yeah, I know his trainer, Murray's been telling him to work on the jab, even though he's a little bit shorter than this guy, to keep that jab out there in his face.
Yeah, Murray Sutherland, you know, even if you're shorter than another fighter and your jab can't reach him, you keep him busy with that left hand. Put that jab out, cover their face, and then crack them with the right hand. You keep that jab working, you control the tempo of the fight and the pace. There's a good jab from Whitfield. Whitfield, though, drags that left hand down by his waist. See him jab, and then the left hand comes down by his trunks. If Butterbean can follow that jab back, he would score.
But you're starting to see now a little more of the patience by Butterbean. Now he rushes in. He sees an opportunity. And Whitfield wisely holding on, or I should say, trying to hold on around the waist. That's another advantage Butterbean has. Opponent can't hold him.
Can't grab him
around the waist.
Yeah, but you know, it amazes me because everybody goes in there swinging at Butterbean's head. Nobody goes for the biggest part of his body.
Right.
Which is belly.
Butterbean always gives 100% in the ring, but in his first 20 fights has demonstrated that he's still nothing more than a tough man fighter. But now showing a little more poise. He just has to get that jab going.
Yeah, look at these feints. Look at these foot feints from Butterbean. Yeah. He has been doing some schooling. You know, he's also great with his fans, too, Al. In the hotel last night, kids were coming up rubbing his head. And Butterbean, they were giggling, and Butterbean was enjoying it. He loves people.
Terrific guy who's having fun with all of this. And who knows now, maybe those last few fights starts developing more. Some of the technique that he certainly needs will start to face some better competition.
Yeah, he says his technique has been to wear people down.
Well, Whitfield looks to be worn here now in the second, and stalking him is Butterbean now. Butterbean knows he's closing in. Whitfield, watch out. Butterbean pouncing. Oh, Whitfield gets in his best shot. That right uppercut. Will he survive this second round? Well, now he grabbed for one of the legs. He knew he could get around that. Standing 8 count.
The White Zone, attention. This is the final boarding call for Flight 207. Only Sega Saturn.
Well, Jonathan Whitfield got the standing 8 and then sat down in the corner at the end of the second round.
He's getting a sitting 8 over there. He's on the griddle. A smile from Butterbean as he moves in and cracks with those wide hooks. Jonathan Whitfield on the bicycle.
Well, in his corner, Whitfield heard it from his people. First thing they said to him, hey, you want to be famous? Well, that's not the way. There is the knockdown. Whitfield very wobbly. And his people told Whitfield that, hey, Butterbean, that guy is dead tired. I don't think they were looking straight in Whitfield's eyes.
Yeah, Kurt Reeder, Chuck Ciccarone over there. Jonathan Whitfield said that Butterbean was not a fighter. He's not a boxer. He's one with a lot of weight and can crack. And he certainly verified that tonight. His fight plan was to use lateral movement, use that big old ring, and hit him in the face. But Butterbean has just walked right through those punches of Whitfield. Little body blow. Takedown. Butterbean's had to fight in this one. In other fights, really the Bean has just gone out there and wailed over his opponent, hits him with one shot, and the fight's done. Well, Whitfield has hung in there.
Well, it's that long jab. Whitfield, though, has shown very little offense. Nothing for Butterbean to get too concerned about, but he has been able to move. Maybe trying to tire Butterbean out. Butterbean's never had to move so much.
You know, that's what they're saying in the corner of Whitfield. They're saying he's tired now. He's tired now, you can score. But I think it's Whitfield more tired than Butterbean. But Butterbean has had the experience of not only his 20 professional fights, but also another 300 fights in the Tough Man.
This year, Butterbean has had 6 fights and has fought for a total of 10 rounds. He has had a busy week. He fought a couple of weeks ago, then went on the Jay Leno show on Friday night. And flying out here to Connecticut for this one. Now that he's a media star, he's got to work these fights into his busy schedule. He's been on with Jay Leno 4 times on the Tonight Show, breaking, I think, all boxing records. Well, we're coming down to the conclusion of third. Good punch by Whitfield, but he is done.
It's up.
And we'll pause for these words from our local systems.
Round 4.
Well, only 6 times did Butterbean have to go this far into the 4th round. Self-proclaimed king of the 4-rounders actually did have one 6-round fight. His 3rd pro fight won a 6-round decision over Ed Derry. I guess after that one said never again. Sitting here at ringside, the winner of the Butterbean look-alike contest, Ron Ed Emmerling, the victor. And Ed,
I called it. That's what I called.
Exactly.
That's what we were just getting to.
He said between rounds.
I told you, if the guy was ducking to his right, if he would throw the left hook, he'd knock him down, and he did it. Perfect.
Don't say that. You steal my job. Good call.
Well, you know Butterbean now better than anybody else. You've watched him in all his fights. Maybe you're ready to face him.
Hey, they've asked me that several times, and I said, for the right amount of money, I'd do anything, you know. I can be bought.
Yeah, well, Sean and I have about $50 in our pockets.
I don't think that's
not right,
enough. It'd take us several zeros after that to make me fight each other.
4th round, this is the final round. And time permitting, we'll take a look at an earlier fight. Joe L. Scott, rising young heavyweight, in a terrific affair. And now Whitfield is helped up, and that is it.
Helped up and helped out.
Yes, Michael Ortega stops the fight. That is enough for Jonathan Whitfield. And Butterbean's a 20-game winner. Murray Sutherland, Art Dorr in his corner. And some good work for Butterbean, who was a little concerned because of this hectic weekend. Didn't get much training in.
Yeah, but this is the best that I've seen. Butterbean. Here is what happened. A fast start for both fighters. In this 4th round, Jonathan Whitfield just looking for the final bell. Butterbean put the pressure on, landed the hooks. Down to the canvas and down to the table right in front of us goes Jonathan Whitfield. Butterbean had to work tonight. Jonathan Whitfield came into this fight, said, I feel and I fight like Mitchell Rose. He boxed Butterbean, he used his jab, but Jonathan Whitfield found out tonight that didn't work against Butterbean now. Butterbean had learned from that Mitchell Rose fight.
And the fans out there of Butterbean seeing him win his 20th against one. defeat, going up a fighter again, at least who had the jab and some movement. There was absolutely nothing else in the arsenal of Jonathan Whitfield, and hoping that Butterbean starts taking on some more quality opponents as he flashes a little more boxing skills than we have seen in the past.
Yeah, he is a different fighter today than we saw before. Jonathan Whitfield, now I think he's convinced about Butterbean. He had a lot of doubts coming into this fight.
Well, at least on that level. All right, let's get the official time. Here is Mark Gibb.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 1 minute, 44 seconds of the 4th round. The winner by technical knockout, Butterbean!
One of the busiest men in boxing. He had 14 fights in 1995. This is 7th already in 96. And since he's been taking 4 rounds, may take a little more time off and probably won't fight again until at least Friday. All right, a lot of action here tonight. Stay tuned if you want to see some more. Joel Scott, 15-0 with 15 knockouts, a heavyweight on the move. We'll take a look at him when we return on USA's Tuesday Night Fights.